Okay, so here we are quickly looking at a modern day rendition of Sorensen defense in Danish Gambit. The Sorensen defense is basically a defense line offered by Black in Danish Gambit Declined, and that is the line that most of the chess engines recommend. I think it's better at the club level to decline Danish Gambit and play Sorensen defense. This is a game played between Dimitrov and Drenshev, both rated above 2000 ELO, and this game was played in 2014, October 2014, I believe. So it's a new game. It's a modern rendition, and we're very quickly going to look at it. So e4, e5, and since we're discussing Danish Gambit Sorensen defense from Black's point of view, let's invert the board. Better. d4, e takes d4, now c3. With c3 offered, this is now a Danish Gambit, and in this main Danish Gambit line, we are going to decline it and enter into d5. That is Sorensen defense. So let's see how this game went. E takes d5. e5. So white pushed the pawn instead of taking. D takes c3. Knight takes c3. Knight e7. Knight f3. Knight b c6. Bishop b5. Just gonna go back, and this is a continuation from white that we did not look at. So it's better to keep in mind that even if white pushes his pawn up to e5, there is no problem really for black. Black can equalize very easily. Black is up a pawn right now, and if white takes on d4, they're still equal. So d takes c3, up 2 pawns, knight takes c3. Now black is up 1 pawn still. Knight e7, the development is equal. Knight f3, well, knight b c6, bishop b5, a6, bishop g4, castles, b5, breaks the pin, bishop b3, attacking the pawn with the knight and the bishop both. So knight takes e5, knight takes d5, knight takes f3 check, takes back with f3, with g takes f3, bishop e6, rook e1, c6, knight f4, queen takes d1, bishop takes d1. And here you can see the game is pretty much equalized. White has just a little more mobility available to its pieces, but that's not a big problem for black. That is absolutely not a big problem for black. King d7. Since it's the late middle game and almost the end game, mobilizing the king, there is no point in actually trying to castle kingside or even castling queenside. Although personally I would have preferred to castle queenside, but still there is no need. This is almost the end game. So knight takes e6, f takes e6, f4, knight d7, knight d5, bishop g4, rook e8, a4, bishop b4, rook d1, king d6, a takes b5, a takes b5, bishop e3, rook f8, rook a7, rook e7, defending the 2 pawns, r a6, so brings rook up 1 rank. g6, bishop e2, rook b7, and the game goes on. No problems for black whatsoever. You can see there are no problems for black. The point of sharing this game with you is that it's pretty much at a club level, although the players, both players are strongly ranked above 2300 yellow. That's a lot. That's a lot. So they are advanced level players, not hobbyist players, I would say. So, but they are playing kind of club level game, and this is not the grandmaster stuff or anything. It's just two chess players playing a game in Danish Gambit, and Danish Gambit decline puts black in an equal position. We looked at the machine's recommendation, Komodo and Houdini, and the lines they recommended, and now we've seen a game with Danish Gambit, Sorensen Gambit by black in action at a club level. So this should give you confidence enough to play this variation.